Hey guys, welcome back to BLT Biking. This video is going to cover one of the most amazing rides I've ever been on. Last month, 3 buddies and I went down to Panama to ride from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. While the ride itself is only 60 miles, the adventure was unbelievable. I'm so happy you can come along for the ride. Let's get started. Just got a ride to Cologne booked. With the guy downstairs at the hotel. He's got a van and he's confident he can get 4 guys and 4 bikes in it. I'm not as confident, but I'm going to trust him. So looking forward to seeing Cologne and then riding across the continent.
You have the tools to lower the seat? Okay, I got it.
Incredible job packing. 4 bikes.
Back. Aquí. Chicas.
Oh, yeah.
Sí, en Panamá, muchas chicas.
Muchas chicas en
colombianas. Y van de Colón a Panamá en bikes.
Sí.
Ah, good trip, ¿va?
Yeah.
Son 80, como 90 kilómetros, 90 kilómetros.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were very fortunate to find Jorge to shuttle us to Cologne. If you decide you want to cross this Atlantic to Pacific ride off your bucket list, I highly recommend looking up Jorge. He'll get you and your bike safely from Panama City to Cologne. The Atlantic Ocean. We're down at Parque something or other in Cologne. There's the canal up there. Jorge had suggested that Cologne was not the safest place for us to hang around, so after a little time in the park, we headed straight out of town. And we're rolling. And so, is Dave navigating? I know we stay on 3 for a long time in the beginning, right? I guess I should turn my blinky on, huh? Check out this sign on this truck full of propane tanks. I'm pretty sure that's flammable, not inflammable. That's an awesome bus. They don't have stop signs here, do they? That's the door. I would not want to drive down here. I much prefer it on a bike.
Way better. You're going the right way, boy?
Well, ish. We're heading away from the ocean. That's got to be the right way, right?
Big hole.
Oh, big hole. Cross the bridge.
Okay.
And we're climbing. After leaving Cologne, the climb into the mountains begins. The elevation gets up to around 500-600 feet.
Got sunscreen.
I might need it. All right.
Hey. I can't do that,
No. It just makes me feel better.
dude. Yeah, it does.
Up in the mountains now. Very pretty. Trump and who? Who is that with Trump? Martinelli. At the top of the first climb, about 15 miles in, we refueled at a cool little gas station. And I'm off.
You want to catch me with the greed in your words. I'm keeping me captive, put locks on the doors. Did your best to scare me off, try to put to rest my voice, try to make me think I don't have much of a choice. Pushing me when I was down, playing low tricks from behind, looking for new ways to take control of my mind. But I'm alive. I'm gonna feel the warmth of the sound, hear the beat of the drum.
Our our second stop of the day came around 25 miles into the ride on top of another climb. Here we found a cool little pizza place where we relaxed and had a drink before heading back down the road. After our little break, we got back on our bikes and headed down to Rio Chagre. I'm pretty sure I butchered that pronunciation, sorry.
Big hole.
Glaze in your veins and fire in your eyes. When people around you are dropping lifelines, we count a king like this, burn up and striking fear.
You always make 320 watts to keep up with you right there. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, you just gave me a nice good pull. I was fresh. We're 29 in almost.
You're coming off at 1.7 miles.
1.7, okay.
After crossing Rio Chagres, there was one more big climb before descending down through the rainforest toward the canal.
We were on this road for a long time.
Takes us all the way in. I mean, you can ride that road all the way, but it sucks.
Yeah, it did. They've even surfaced this one recently. Miles in, it started to rain a little bit and I needed a break, so I found a bus stop with a shelter. And the other guys are up ahead somewhere, but I'll catch up with them eventually. It's been fun. Maybe 15-20 miles left to go, and I'll be glad to be done. I feel like we're in the canal.
Rusted.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see now. I was looking at the wrong building.
This restaurant was definitely one of the highlights of the ride. It was literally a gazebo outside a house. And the family all worked together to run the restaurant. Grandma was inside cooking the fish, Dad was out pumping the tunes on the stereo, and Mom was serving us food and beer. Absolute perfection. After lunch, we had it made. We were in the home stretch. We had about 10 miles along the canal before hitting Panama City and down to the marina. We did stop one more time to look at the canal. Man, the size of those ships going through is just unbelievable.
Shall we roll? thank God. Oh, I don't know how much longer I could have stayed on your wheel. Thanks for the pull. Getting into Panama City. Boys, we made it. Ocean to ocean on the Pacific.
This certainly wasn't the longest or most difficult ride I've ever done, but it was the most epic adventure I've ever been on. Just the fact that you can start the day on the Atlantic Ocean and ride 60 miles southeast and hit the Pacific blows my mind. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys down the trail.